The robot takeover just started at CES 2026. A humanoid robot just won Best of CES. NVIDIA declared the ChatGPT moment for robotics. A $900 million acquisition just shook up the industry. And robots are now coming for your desk, your pets, and your lawn. This isn't science fiction anymore. The robot revolution just went into overdrive, and I'm going to break down every major announcement you need to know about. Point 1. Atlas takes the crown. For the first time ever, Boston Dynamics publicly demonstrated Atlas, their fully electric humanoid robot, live on stage at CES. And it didn't just walk around. It picked itself up from the floor, swiveled its head like an owl, and waved to the crowd with eerily human-like fluidity. Atlas can reach up to 7.5 feet high, lift 110 pounds, and operate in temperatures from -20 to 40 degrees Celsius. It has 56 degrees of freedom, meaning 56 independently controllable joints that allow for movement more fluid than any robot we've seen before. And when its battery runs low, it navigates to a charging station, swaps the battery itself, and gets right back to work. No human intervention needed. CNET named it the best robot of CES 2026, beating competitors from around the world. But this isn't a demo anymore. Hyundai is deploying Atlas in their Georgia Meta plant in 2028 to handle parts sorting and sequencing. By 2030, these robots will be tackling assembly, heavy lifting, and repetitive manufacturing tasks. Hyundai also announced a major partnership with Google DeepMind to give Atlas even smarter AI brains using their Gemini foundation models. But Hyundai isn't building this alone, they just partnered with the company that wants to be the Android of robotics. Point 2. NVIDIA's robot domination play. Jensen Huang, NVIDIA's CEO, declared on stage that the ChatGPT moment for robotics is here. And NVIDIA isn't just making chips anymore, they're building the entire software stack that will power the next generation of intelligent machines. At CES, NVIDIA released Cosmos Foundation models for robot training, Isaac Lab Arena for simulation testing, and the Blackwell-powered Jetson T4000 chip delivering 1,200 teraflops of AI performance. They're making all of this open source and available on Hugging Face. You might think this is just for industrial robots. But companies from Boston Dynamics to LG Electronics to humanoid startups are already building on NVIDIA's platform. The strategy is clear. Just like Android-dominated smartphones, NVIDIA wants every robot on the planet running their software. And with robotics now the fastest-growing category on Hugging Face, they might actually pull it off. Speaking of big moves, wait until you see what happened in the acquisition department. Mobileye, the self-driving technology company, just announced they're acquiring humanoid robot startup Mentee Robotics for $900 million. And the timing isn't coincidental. Mentee's robots are designed to learn new tasks from just a few human demonstrations, no massive data collection required. Their humanoid stands 5 feet 9, can carry 55 pounds, and uses simulation-first training to minimize real-world mistakes. Mobileye's CEO Amnon Shashua called this the beginning of Mobileye 3.0. The plan: proof-of-concept deployments in 2026, commercial manufacturing in 2028, and home robots by 2030. Meanwhile, Amazon isn't waiting around either. Amazon just quietly acquired Rightbot Technologies, a startup building robots that can unload trucks with unpredictable, unstructured cargo. The team has been absorbed into Amazon's robotics delivery and packaging innovation division. Here's the bigger picture. Amazon already has over 1 million robots in their warehouses. They're on track to have more robots than human workers by the end of this year. Their goal: automate up to 75% of warehouse operations. The global market for automated truck loading systems alone is projected to hit $4.3 billion by 2029. Amazon isn't just buying robots, they're buying an entire category. But robots aren't just taking over factories. They're getting personal. KEE Tech launched Lunar DeskMate at CES, a desktop robot that turns your iPhone into an emotion-aware AI companion. It doesn't just respond to commands. It reads your mood, knows when you're focused, and stays quiet until you need help. It integrates with Gmail, Slack, Zoom, and your calendar. It can summarize emails, schedule meetings, and even complete sentences when you trail off. The rotating MagSafe stand tracks your presence and maintains eye contact with animated Pixar-style eyes. It's priced under $300 and launching on Kickstarter in March. And for pet owners, meet Vex. This tiny spherical robot from Frontier X follows your dog or cat around the house, films from their perspective, and uses AI to automatically edit daily highlight reels you can share. It even recognizes your specific pet using visual AI and can play with them while you're away. Both robots are hitting pre-orders within 6 months. The message is clear: AI is leaving your screen and taking physical form in your home. But it doesn't stop indoors. Roborock, the vacuum company, just entered the US lawn mower market with the Rockmo X1 lidar. And this isn't your grandfather's lawn equipment. It uses 360-degree lidar combined with VSLAM to map your entire yard, no boundary wires, no GPS towers. 4-wheel drive handles 38-degree slopes. The 6-blade cutting system mows up to half an acre per day. There's even built-in 4G LTE, geofencing, and an anti-theft alarm. Roborock disrupted the vacuum industry so badly that iRobot essentially exited the market. Now they're coming for traditional lawn equipment companies with the same playbook. CES 2026 made one thing undeniably clear: the robot revolution isn't a decade away. From humanoids building cars to AI companions reading your emotions to robots mowing your lawn, the future just moved into the present. If you want to stay ahead of every AI and robotics breakthrough, subscribe to RXAIPULSE and hit that notification bell.